Welcome to MLB. So here's the cleanup hitter. Red Pepper comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Reggie Leary. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Alfonso racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
If this thing was a double or more, the second it left is...
Into the box now, Red Pepper. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Peterson on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now to the plate, Jay Ruiz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pepper is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Red Pepper. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Prado right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Dustin Peterson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the... Now at the plate, Red Pepper. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
This year against right-handed pitching, Pepper brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Donnie Nunez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit high and deep to right center. Pepper sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. In now, Red Pepper. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been a 1-run finish today. 5-4 the final score. New Hampshire came through late, taking the lead in the 8th.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Eastern League's Eastern Division and the Eastern League's Western Division. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Into the box, Red Pepper. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air to right field. Allswede giving chase. He's got it one away.
All right, here's how the home side's line.
At the plate, Red Pepper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time. Now at the plate, Manuel Aguila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Manuel Aguila.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Ramirez ranging into the outfield, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty. And
C.J. Mosley is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start it. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
A player is addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. The coach advocates a more disciplined approach. A manager checks in with his ball club. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on. In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers. A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production. A player receives advice about the refining of his game. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. A manager addresses his team about their recent slump. A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game. A manager checks in with his ball club. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. Better news, even, than can initially be grasped. Play right to a major league roster is a rare and notable occurrence. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
Folks just finishing up their work week. At the plate, Red Pepper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Red Pepper.
First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing.
Digging in now, Red Pepper.
Center fielder, Red Pepper.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Moreno racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. James ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he is in there. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with one swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Stepping in, number 68. He singled his last time up.
Number 68.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Caleb Joseph. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Caleb Joseph.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pepper on the move. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Red Pepper, and their runners at the corners now.
Red Pepper.
From the stretch. Hard on the ground towards short. Echeverria with the sliding stop. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gilberto Diaz.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Pepper is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mark Leiter earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Dallas Keuchel pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Danny Barnes earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation. And a welcome inside. Stepping up now, Manuel Moreno. He will lead this one off today. Wind up and the 0-1. High. Coming in is Hernandez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that,
Batting 8, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Pepper is in pursuit. 2 down. Next to bat for Toronto, Red Pepper. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Hard liner to center field. Moreno will get there, and he puts it away to... Digging in, Adeiny Echeverria flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Escobar ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding in, Red Pepper.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting off.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Ready now, Alcides Escobar. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 0 for 8. 0-2, here it comes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap. Settling in now, Red. Pepper, he singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Come on, get it.
Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Pepper patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Ready once again, Red Pepper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes.
Come on, run
A
it.
curveball hit right back at him. On to first, and this will remain a tie. At the plate, Greg Bird. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Greg Bird.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Pepper sprinting after it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Red Pepper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side.
On the bag, on the
Lays
bag,
out,
right
but he
here,
can't
on the
make
bag.
the play, and it's through into right. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through. It is.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.
A great Sunday afternoon. Giancarlo Stanton now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pepper ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Red Pepper. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come off another loss last time out. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And this one is gone, a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Here's Hechavarria now.
The batter, shortstop, Adeiny Hechavarria.
Now a flare out toward right center. Molina moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Red Pepper. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto on the move, and the inning is over. Standing in, Red Pepper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Adeiny Echeverria, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Adeiny Echeverria.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Pepper moves over. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Gleyber Torres. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 3-1 pitch is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone!
And this is an ultra.
So striding forward now, Randall Grichuk. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bradbury will put this one away, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Red Pepper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far, his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for Knox. He'll get in the car today with a nice smile on his face.
And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Alexi Diaz.
A 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Moreno. And he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. 4-2 the final score today. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career. It's time for
Stepping in for the Jays, Red Pepper. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Red Pepper.
Hit high and deep to right center. Winker is after it. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Digging in, number 68. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Flares this one over toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
And they get dirty, but he's back in safely. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Now at the plate, Roberto Molina, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Winker looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Narvaez, base runner at first with 1 out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, number 67.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Pepper has it in his tracks. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Dietrich.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Pepper ranging back to the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that.
Ready for another chance, Red Pepper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Pepper stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's currently in the first year of a new 7-year contract, so he's got plenty of security in that sense going forward.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Stepping in, number 68. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The 1-2. Runner's on his way to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up. Striding in once again, Red Pepper, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Red Pepper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Palka hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Number 18.
High and deep to center field. Pepper looks up. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! So it's a solo shot to dead center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without...
From the south side. Striding into the box, Red Pepper is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Number 68.
The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on infielder Yoan Moncada. This guy, when I watch this guy play, I can't help but think back to highlights of Rock.
And now they've got him in a rundown, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second, and they will tag him out between first and second. Into the box now, Jesse Winker, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Jesse Winker.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving under it, Pepper, and the inning is over. Back at guaranteed rate. So stepping in, Red Pepper. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Pepper, only 20 years old. He's currently in the first year of a new 7-year contract, so he's got plenty of security in that sense going forward.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And here now is Wilmer Difo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pepper comes on now, and he has it 1 down. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Ready now for the White Sox, Omar Narvaez. He drew a walk his first time up. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pepper is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now in the box, Matt Carpenter, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse. Now at the plate, Red Pepper, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Red Pepper.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward right center. Number 67 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these...
So striding in, Red Pepper.
Center fielder, Red Pepper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Winker moves over. 2 gone. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pepper ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Red Pepper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Pepper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Dig.
Hit out toward second. Moncada has it. Flip of his glove for 1. Relay to first in time. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. Toronto jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Afternoon baseball. Now to the plate, Red Pepper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Pepper.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here.
Now batting, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field. Pepper giving chase. And that retires the side. It's quite possible the humidity. Digging in for his second at-bat, Red Pepper. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Ready for another shot now, Red Pepper.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Right side hit hard, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now at the plate, number 68, a hit in 2 tries so far. The 1-1. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that...
Digging in and looking for more, Red Pepper, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Rarely do you see a rookie have the kind of game he's having here. That's his third hit of the game, and I'd say he definitely looks the part out there. Gotta love a young guy that can make an impact like this.
From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball right side. Dietrich is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Up next for Chicago, Derek Dietrich. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. The White Sox down to their last strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-1 the final tally today. The Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mark Leiter earns win number 7 on the season. Lucas Giolito pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it.
A manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.